What up, guys? What up, guys? You know, OGPV said he got artists in Atlanta and all of that. God said I got disciples and women that carry the work and carry the money and business all over. God said I got people all over watching. You got artists, I got disciples that down the ride for God and Jesus in America that believe in God and Jesus, that trying to bring the darkness out of America and bring the light into America. So God say, I have eyes everywhere, the streets and everywhere. God have those things, your businesses, your industry. God said, I'm in control of everything. God and Jesus said, I sit 1,000 feet away from my gates. I have an angel on the left and an angel on the right. And there's 20 of you humans standing by my gates while you're alive. And I don't need to move you. God said, I don't need to move you. But I want to tell you, I see out of my angel's eyes. But I also see out of the ones that believe in me in this world. God said, wherever I'm at in your state, when I travel, a home will be waiting for his disciple that carry my spirit inside of him and understand those things. But really, God do not have time. Yellow breezy behavior is getting out of control. Y'all behavior is really getting out of control over here, guys. It is really getting out of control. God has had enough of the behavior. The lies are just steady one let up. One let up at all. And then Mirza acting like a dummy, thinks somebody hating on him. There's issues in that part. Nobody don't want nothing to do with it. Sabine instead of, he comment on my page and I got him for interference, man. Lies and interference. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that trying to make people look like the bad guy. So nobody got time for that. Communities acting up, lady. These people out here intimidating, looking dumb, just won't stop behaving themselves. It's getting worse and worse here, man. What I mean is the stubborn mindset, different mindsets. That is the problem. Mindsets got behaviors. They stuck in their own way in their mindset. And when you're dealing with this type of stuff, you're dealing with mindsets, man. Different human behavior. And it's out of control. Each human got their own character. You know, God gave me this gift, man. And just stubborn and stuck in their own ways. So when you get the concept, God said, I'm everywhere. And I got women that's in your business, in your food restaurant. God said, I'm everywhere. And I got disciples that's going to hold it down. Wherever they're at, they got eyes on you. But right now, it's time for the gods to come out to play and Jesus come out to play. God is walking amongst you in the spirit and in the body, but he's walking amongst you in the spirit because he's not trying to show his body. So the difference between that, he got artists. God said, I got more artists that's down for me. I got women that's down for God and Jesus that roll in the spirit that's down for America. That down for America. When I mean trying to bring the darkness out and trying to win more. I don't know where you at trying to win. They're trying to win. And then they want to talk about somebody that worked for something. You got some issues. They got more issues in this community for nothing. This city think they're going to get away, or what they getting away, Yellow Breeze and them going to get away with lies and conspiracy. You don't know, I call Rockefeller and New York Network. Him and his people. Nobody called to pretend to be him. You see, when Kanye West made that song, I called, fights was breaking out at my hotel. The police knocked on my hotel door. Yellow Breeze and Trap Boy Freddy and Dallas think they can get away lies. They can get away from God and the mayor lies and racism. Think they can get away? It ain't that pattern. God won't allow it. Judge Kennedy and everybody in that courtroom about to go to jail. God won't allow it. You allow Yellow Breezy and his people to get out there and lie, and God had enough. Now you have forced the spirit of God out, and the justice is going to win. Not lies is going to win this fight. Justice. So I want to tell you, God have disciples everywhere. Your woman is my disciple. Any one of them. And you don't even know it. So I want you to know, you playing with a spirit that's going to get you in trouble, man. God say, it's our world, so we in our enemies. We in our enemy that go against God, that go against Jesus. God said, you say you love me, but you betray me, and I see your mindset and your spirit, and I see what you stand for. 9/11 could have been avoided if you would have watched out for the spirit and stopped paying attention to your selfish self and learn how to show love and understand each other more. God had many homes and Jesus had many homes to go to. But one thing he never did, he never forced his way in. He asked them, can they come in? He come in. He interacted with them and he celebrated with them. But the difference is, you don't know how to balance yourself and understand that. God is giving you a chance to win the whole thing. The whole thing. Look at all that land. I used to travel a lot. Look at all that land from New Orleans to Texas and New Orleans to Miami. We can build Music Island, Blood, Crip Island. But you have to straighten up your business. It got woods, wood. We create more fire department job. Internet cable can be out there. Look at all that land that you have. We talking about all of that land. Phones don't, when you go to a certain part, when you travel, y'all don't even know about the civil rights devotion. Your leader of your Crip gang, 1948, don't even know about y'all got a video up on YouTube, but don't even know nothing about it. Right? He talking about the more they mess with us, we gonna mess with them. The more they mess with us, we on a civil rights devotion. And it talks about if you get discriminated on street, community, parkway, everything. Let them record. You see, y'all got drug dealers and y'all talking about y'all big and tough and all of that, but y'all don't know how to handle y'all business, y'all mindset. The first thing y'all do is shoot at a police officer. You see, I used to carry some weed back when I was Trump and Angelica car in Walmart, and she got scared. And they got on the civil rights devote. Did this happen in the custody of a police officer? You say no. I was just being intimidated last June by a police officer. And they asked, did this happen in the custody of a police officer? And they said no. You talk a game, but you're not educated. Let me tell you something. God is giving you a chance. We know the jail system. To get every PlayStation 5, I'm giving you PlayStation 5. You got TVs in that bitch and everything. What about PlayStation 5s in every jailhouse? Ain't nobody giving it to you like that, bringing it. You got that big ass TV up there in Dallas County, but you got tablets, but you don't got. Come on. You get game systems. Come on, it could happen. You never know. I got to work out my Social Security issue, but you never know what's going to happen, right? Every jail cell have a PlayStation 5. Shit, fucking around with me, security guard, or you piece of and deliver. Hey, you never know if I'm working out my little issue. Yellow Breezy is in my way. So you might have a security guard can let you in Dallas County order a Pizza Hut on your commissary, and your mama might come and see you and bring you some money, or you some. You never know. And Yellow Breezy got in my way. with Social Security. So you know what? When he got in my way with lies and him and Trap Bar Freddy, when I was supposed to go get back on my and to go to Garland, and y'all behave yourself wrong. So look here, we are compromising because you're spraying more lies out there, dude. You're spraying more lies. So if you spraying more lies out there, and I've been getting a disability since I've been in New Orleans, and you got a problem with that, to understand it, you need some help. So I got to compromise, and the prosecutors and the DA, they letting this go on long enough. And I had to go to the civil rights and the Supreme Court, and the stupidity still goes on. So what I tell you, everybody will have PlayStation 5s in their jailhouse, prison jail. Come on, you got that big ass TV in Dallas, you got a wireless, they put that motherfucker up, and bam. Y'all talking about the people always messing with y'all, or they always against y'all. You're not educated. You gang not educated. You carry the word, you put your street with intersection. If you're going, if you see a police behind you, you start going to civil rights devotion. You're not educated. You don't go do danger on the public. And you don't do violence, but some of y'all need to get some help and see a therapist to learn how to control your anger, man. That can be the baddest thing of know how to elevate as a leader, a gang, because you're so busy going off and want to use violence, you can't see your enemy want to get you in trouble. Your enemy want to put you in that predicament. Your enemy want to put you in that predicament. I was just in a situation the other day where I see a woman, I'm on my phone, and she coughing and bullshit, and she calling my talk bullshit. And I'm seeing her spirit and her mindset of her employees. So when I called her out, and she started intimidating me, trying to aggressiveness with that. So what I did, started to get out, she started to get fun. I said, Dilman Miller, and I'm saying, hold on, let's leave out. And I called a police officer, and she called. So when I see her on her phone, she acting like a dummy. And she playing innocent with her mindset. And all of the spiritual emotion behavior of the employee, the spiritual emotions. So the civil rights, and he told me to go out there in the gas station. She already did something she got no business doing with the employee. So when the police is coming out there, I'm already seeing the mindset of a police officer. He's a little tendency. When you see that means, and he step out that car instead of coming to the customer need, that's a problem. He came to the employee need. So I went home. So I could have went on my phone, but I decided to run home. Bam, bam, bam. And after I went home, I filled out the civil rights and I called the police to give them that civil rights number because she was wrong. So when a police officer going to the customer, going to the employee first instead of the customer, that's a big problem because she doing something she got no business doing. Y'all gotta be smarter than y'all is, man. And some people got too much anger and they don't know how to deal with it. You want to go off as soon as you deal with things. And the mindset of a human, you're not thinking the way you want to do things. You're not putting your mind and your spirit. You're not understanding thinking. You got everything. Let them record. GP, we talking about being a leader again. He using his sons. Don't know how to use his son for the right. Give them a job. Let them do it. Y'all focus on the street. And they got their job and their career. You put your money together. Y'all come as a team. That's standing on street code. Get these kids, all right, they got a dream. Come on, they got a dream. They doing this and that. All right, do this. And we going to focus on that. While y'all do that, get y'all job and you put your money together. Every gang and every community don't realize what y'all got in y'all hand. and how y'all can maneuver gang members and everybody. Y'all don't know how y'all can balance yourself in America. But some people not going to want to follow. They stuck in their old ways. You dealing with mindsets that don't know how to elevate. If you're going to use kids, you need to use them in a good way for you can elevate too. You know, I worked it at 14 and 15. I had a job. I'm paying for studio equipment with Mirza. They don't have like and mics and doing all of those things, and I'm working. I got a job, but I'm the only one working. That creates jealousy because I'm dating somebody's cousin, and they don't have nothing. But now one time, Mirza asks if those things was possible. You better together. Walmart and Tom Thumbs and Kroger, they're going to team up with the school bus district and give kids jobs. We're going to pay Walmart is going to be able to pay school bus driver, Target. Everybody can use y'all sense in America. Come on, guys. Y'all got a chance to get things on track, to have islands, blood crip, but you got to know how to elevate. Some people don't want to elevate. A lady said we tell our kids to go to school, get an education. Then they get killed for it. We don't tell them to watch out for the spirit of our enemy. You got to see when people don't want you to go down the wrong way. And they talking about, well, why women don't want to listen because they so busy feeding for something but don't understand that. Y'all got manipulation in it. Y'all want men that got this but don't know how to start from the bottom with somebody. You don't know how to be humble. Everybody don't know how to be humble. That's the thing. You're worried about what everybody else got. A person gonna spend, Jordans never go out of style. I talked about it. Jordans never go out of style, right? Every month, everybody spend $100, $300 pair of shoes. By the time they spending money, you can be saving $20,000 every $300 paycheck by the time they finish spending shoes. And you learning how to advance yourself. Like it's always been about the growth of me. I worked at 14. The money came with the growth. Me working, I'm having multiple jobs. I'm working and doing stuff. It came with the growth. It came with the growth. It came with the growth. Y'all gang members gotta realize, can you elevate? You can never lose. The whole nation can never lose. But can you put your mindset together? Everybody not gonna want to do good. And that's the problem we gonna have here. Like, come on, you talking about being leaders, but you don't understand the leadership of a mind. I bet you got people who I don't want to listen to them. I don't care. Because the mindset is the way it is. But y'all want to blame it on the cops and y'all want to blame it on them, and you are not educated. But you want to blame it on that and all of those things and that while you're not educated and you're not elevating the way. You can't blame it on yourself. I didn't been in a house with 3 women script and they gotta go handle their business. I don't discriminate like Pimp C. I didn't be like Pimp C say, that's why Pimp C real. I didn't been in a house where 3 women script and they go handle. That's the thing. At a hotel, you spending money constantly, and they get mad at you. Oh, how many people? Then they got camera. Then they kick you. You don't have to worry about it. This on the island to understand it, but you're not educated. Them little kids out here in my community, they was making a fool out of themselves. He was in what he was doing. He a joke. Because it's not about the money, it's about a roof over you. I got a roof, my bills pay, my money. And that's what it always been about me. Budgeting and investing in yourself. Investing in yourself. Investing in yourself. Can you invest in yourself? Can you understand it? Boy, you a joke. I was going to school, I was working, I was doing all of this. Didn't get caught with a single weed, nigga. Ricardo and Carrollton and my brother got caught in an apartment by Farmer's Branch with a bunch of weed in his car. You learn from people how they made mistakes. The thing with Big Mitch, he had too much noise. He had too much noise. He didn't watch out for the humans around him. He wanted to dominate the streets and put fear in everybody, but not understanding the humans around him. The understanding not about embracing the anger and bullying people. It's not about that. You got to watch and observe certain things in society. It's not about bullying and dominating and doing all of that stuff. You got to take a seat back and look at the human behavior. Step out your comfort zone and just pose. Wherever you at, look at this. Go in your community and see something. Step outside to do in your community. And if you're in your street or outside downtown or wherever you at, open your eyes, man, and watch, observe everything around you. You can't do nothing. When Tupac that he just going at it with people. He don't understand. He's confused. He don't know who his enemy is. He not watching out for the mindset and the behavior of others. And plus, he had a poor leader. So how can we understand those formats? You got to be able to move in the direction you want to move and go where you're trying to go. I remember me and Mirza, we was on the block with our guns. We in the studio, we cooking with each other. We got friends, we ain't posted up with all of that. Y'all don't know how to think. You draw it till you're making too much noise. I'm doing good. How you doing? Yes. You making too much noise. And you making too much noise, man. And you have to understand you're making too much now. But I'm from New Orleans, like on Baller Block and in my city. I got enough sense and enough brain to take all of you out. What you doing now? What you doing now? I work for someone. Boy, go ahead with that. But y'all don't know how to behave yourself, man. And Mirrors are making it more hard to think somebody hating on them. I'm like, man, dude, you got some issues. Got some issues. Still pretending, man. Got some issues. Giving everybody PlayStation 5s. Come on, man. You already got TVs in there and tablets. Why not? I remember I was in a band and at Fantasy Williams in New Orleans, and one of my co-workers, my classmates, broke their drum, and they had another drum. So I gave my cymbals to my thing, and I carried this drum. I'm from New Orleans, I'm from all over, and all of that. So what can you understand? A sacrifice for the greater game, for you can build empire. Y'all niggas gonna get tired of getting out of jail, struggling every time and want to know where you at. You got a chance to be an empire. Look at all that roll out there. Fire department is going to be, I'm watching video of deers going into woods and breaking into shops. This is where walls like on your foundation. Look at all that land out there when you're traveling. That's why Donald Trump said charge people 10% to come here, right? Why he said that? That's the difference. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and America. Why he said that, right? We got a chance to restructure and do things. Y'all got kids, and y'all don't know how to elevate with them. You focus on the street, they get a job. You talk to them each day. What y'all plan is? How do y'all see school? How do y'all see where y'all empire is at and what y'all want to do and what you want to do? Y'all don't realize that, man. How y'all can be effective as y'all call yourself gang leaders, but y'all don't realize what y'all got in y'all hand as the end. And come on, man. A man gotta just not be able to give you to put violence on the community. Can he give you restructure? Can he give you restructure? Can he give you more? You never had that leader that they're able to give you more. The restructure is not just about money and carrying guns around. Can he build the architect restructure your gang organizations? Y'all talking about restructuring. You can have statues built of you on your property. Look at all that land for the ticket. Travel from New Orleans to Texas to Tennessee on your look at all that land. We are going to be able to create fire department jobs, new jobs, cable companies. When you go out there, more things will be happening. You gotta want those things to go in. You gotta want to move in that direction. But you gonna keep losing because you ain't using your mentality. After we left school, we used to beat on the desk at Newman Smith High School. Not everybody making video. We didn't have all that energy on us while we was at Smith and Carrollton. Now you get these things, and that's the difference between where you're not moving different. It's about the dude solo in the apartment. He sell weed, but he go to work and bam, bam, bam. He sell 20 necks and stuff, and he gets his and all the rest of those things. You don't know how to move it. Then people, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you something, Nikki. That's where people go wrong. People will never take the time to get you, but rob you. And I told Nikki dumb self, she dumb and she still don't got no sense. I'm up there talking to her friends while she in jail and I'm helping her out in Springfield, Missouri. They cute. But she talking about she gonna get back out and do good. She do this. Like she rolled her eyes on the camera. I could tell she wasn't serious. Like I'm talking to people in Springfield, Missouri, but she rolling her eyes and behaving herself in the spirit. You ain't serious. Cause you get back out and you do the same thing over and over. And you do the same thing over and over. And then you want to blame somebody and she want to complain about somebody saving her. You got to save yourself. You don't want to, you get manipulated. Y'all talking about control women. Let me tell you something. I meant to tell my friend, we always go, my coworker, we wanted to hang out. And we were all going to talk about going to the club at 2996. But she said she don't want a man. A man not trying to control you, but can you get not manipulated? A club is always have fights in it. A club always having something in it. You ever saw state property with being a seagull in it? You ever saw those things? You ever saw those things and you got the understanding of it? State property. You ever see being a seeker? You saw those things and understand it? You get yourself in a jam, not understanding and not listening. That's the human behavior. When being a seagull on state property, girl got touched in a club, and they kept, come on, man, and did stuff. Hey, somebody in your ear tell her, oh, don't listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. Manipulate. That's the devil manipulating you and don't want you to go there. They don't want you gang organization to win the right way. God giving you a chance to straighten up every damn thing. But is you willing to straighten it? Is you willing to have empires? Picture, look at Michael Jordan house. He got his son, right? Look at Blood Island. Stop letting people steal from you and take from you. You niggas gaming. Stop letting people, and you might don't give a fuck because you want to go live on the street. Stop letting them motherfucker take it from you. And when you get home, you have islands waiting on you and your homies and your family. Look at all that land out there on the road. Picture, look at all that land. You gotta know how to use y'all mindset ain't right. You'll never have to struggle. You'll never have to struggle when you got these kids going to school. What's your idea? What's your thing? What's your idea? OG got P. Oh, he got kids. Come on, OG Pee Wee. How you using your kids' mindset? Come on. You focus on the street, tell your kids to get a job. Oh yeah, put your money together. And y'all want to know you putting it all on a woman. And she trying to struggle to make bail and got to do stuff. Come on, man. And no, oh, you can't get a job over 16. No, that's a damn lie. Everybody plays a part in this situation. Everybody, each community, every American business got to play a part. Business got to learn how to team up. Everybody in America got to learn how to team up in this. Walmart gonna put the school bus drivers on their payroll, drop them off and pick them up from work. Extra time. Target can participate in this. All of this, every business can participate in this format. You got to be willing. Everybody in the society of America and around the world, we have to know what part that we have to play. Some not going to want it that way. Because there's a motive behind everything that you're doing. See what these kids, what's your ideas, what am I, what's your ideas, what's your thing, drawing board. It's like football, Madden, right? They're looking at the film, right? Why not have that? Shit, that cater, I talked about this in 2019. A hip hop branch, a White House use the same branch. Can you willing to build that empire with that? A gang member branch, why everybody sit at the table around. It's the same with the White House branches and the legislative branch. Can you build that in the concept with that? Look at that. Look. Hey, look how they doing things. Look how they doing things. Organize yourself, man. Look how they doing things. They not look how they doing things. Branches. Look how they got a cap. Why not take that same White House blueprint and that Capitol Hill White House And on the Capitol, the branch is the senator's office and build that blueprint. Come on, man. My ringtones was at Perry. We doing stuff. Man, I used to sit. Man, look, I don't got time for that. I really don't got time for music because I know I've been busy, man. He's just stuck on childish behavior. And right now, I don't got time for the childishness, man. Yellow Breezy and Big Tuck and everybody involved, y'all don't know how to elevate. And these women at this hospital, they egging and they antagonizing these kids. Y'all, and they gonna run and look at them. Boy, you a joke. Not even educated. Not even educated. You a joke. But they talking about, oh, he on the thing. You playing your club. You don't have a trap, right? Nigga, not even about that. You sitting up there doing, baby, come on, patience. Patience. Everything. You gotta wanna move the way you wanna move. They structure on school. You make sure you come on. It's about maintaining yourself. Can you maintain yourself? And everybody not gonna want to change their ways. That's the difference. Everybody not gonna change, and you don't have to change your way. Like you had like somebody telling you to stop having sexual mortal. Nobody want to take no, but you have to elevate. You have to elevate. Nobody not trying to tell you what you can't do, but you elevate. And people think it's cool to have a car but not have houses to elevate with. A car can break down, but a house can always have multiple houses. That's more. A house is more work than in a car, and more work than in a car, right? We're talking about kids in every industry having credit cards with Chase. We're talking about things balance and format. We're talking about those things, right? So, do we want balance? We want control. Come on, guys. Some of them got, and you got to exit out the enemy. If a person don't want your community to win, what that mean? And they don't, the devil is amongst you. They don't want none of you to win. If you got one person out the group, two person out the group, they don't want none of you to win. Think about that, bro. Think about that danger before you get the concept of you want to elevate. A man that say he's a snitch, how can you understand where that come from? That's why your hood never gonna grow because you ain't willing to see the bigger picture. And you talking about people never did nothing for you, but you're sitting up there not coming together. You ready to argue. How can you understand that? Can you elevate yourself? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. I'm giving you a chance to have PlayStation 5s, women having I know women might play um whatever that thing with the thing, Nintendo Wii. You have a Nintendo Wii up in there. Maybe you never know what you can have on the thing, the concept, the menu. Yes, we can. In jail. Come on, man. You can do Nintendo Wii and interact with each other, man. It's the concept of where you're trying to go. People so busy stuck in their ways, they don't. I'm telling you, you gonna have people in y'all ear right now trying to mix and confuse you. You have people in your ear mixing. Don't the people gonna try to get you not to go the right way in life. We talking about each person having credit cards, advancing, and doing these things, man, and doing these things. We talking about elevating, but not doing it in a way that you got to understand, guys. Come on, be smart. Be smart in the way that you're talking about. Y'all can't be smart. Game members don't even know how to be smart. Y'all so busy with those things. Jay Prince said something about making it out the hood. They give not about making it out the hood, it's about y'all coming together and stopping the argument and having something more. And nobody, everybody got that hateful mindset. Everybody got anger. They got this and that. The manipulation is a billion of you, and y'all using y'all manipulation tactics. There's a billion of you using your manipulation tactics. So there's a billion of you using your manipulation tactics. Trying to bring Disney Channel to Texas, trying to do things everybody doing a different way. Everybody not gonna want that change. Everybody not gonna want the show more. They ain't gonna want that change. I'm a Rookie of the Year fan. There's so many things. Baseball. I took theater. I never ever complained, like literally complain. Go about girls, very many girls. like friends and character. We got a friend that work at Domino's. And we go and she bring home pizza around the corner from like the concept of us being a teenager, we cutting grass, we spinning out, like the concept of just doing things different. I'm telling you, they're not gonna want change, man. Y'all, they're not thinking smart enough. And I think people are stuck in old covenants, old ways. And I think that's the most problem that we have in society. You're stuck in the old ways and you don't know how to balance. This not gonna be like on no state property, on no paid in full. No, you gotta learn how to elevate. Cause y'all watching that movie and don't know what y'all doing, man. It's about elevating and get where you're trying to go and do what you're trying to do. If you do it, come on, guys. I know it got Mexican gang that got kids and trying to understand it. You got to be able to think. Chinese gang, everybody got kids. You got to be able to understand it. Can you understand it? OGP, we talk about something, and this title gonna be for him and community. It's about moving it. Y'all got to think how y'all can do things, and then y'all coming together, coming on y'all goals, and put y'all money together and doing those things. What if you give the schools give a kid for $5 or $8 on their little card and get him for cleaning up their toys or something and cleaning up at a daycare? You're not removing how things can work and discipline and understand how to make things more greater. How can you maneuver those things around there? Hey, it's time for y'all to wake up. If y'all don't want gang members, if y'all don't wake up to this idea, I don't know what to tell you. And this is gonna benefit everybody. Community gonna be. You don't have to use violence, but everybody that got that anger issue, they gonna have to work something out. They gonna have to get some classes. I think not just send them into a thing, and we need to do a better job about um cause you giving people a certain amount of time to get a job and you're not helping them with a job. Texas got that bad. Texas don't supply people with jobs afterwards. You got to have a certain day. You got to pay it. You putting people in a. You need to come out with a reform, a fine reform against a judge or a state attorney. You need to come out with a fine. And I talked about this because I got tired of pissed off in there, and they talking about and they lying and talking about they don't know what you're talking about every time I make a complaint. Y'all little fuckers in there got some issues. We're gonna talk in a little bit, guys. I'm up there doing got some issue talking about I don't know what you I don't know you don't know you know goddamn where your staff of your behavior in that Dallas County, you're not gonna sit up there and know it. That's where a problem at. I don't know. Shut up, man. Stop all that little lying. Now I got the one judge, the black judge, for being aggressive. And one kid, he acting like a dummy. Look here. You ain't educated, dummy. And he talking about they think that's why Pimp C got you kids, man. And he acting like a dummy with hatred because he's so busy listening to them. He a joke. They're joking at Dallas, man. Then they want to be tough. Oh, you talking shit because you're a joke. You listening to people, but they're not telling you how the business go. And you being used to sign and do what you do. But you want to get mad at somebody, man.